Example 1 will be easier than the one that we just looked at because our functions x plus 1 and 4 minus x squared don't have square roots. So we're not going to run into any problems there. State the domain and range of each function, so I will color code them. I'll make this one my blue one and this one my red one. So for part A, the domain and range of the blue one, well, it's a line, so the domain is everything, the range is everything. For the red one, it's a parabola. Domain of a parabola will be everything. You might want to draw a quick sketch of your red graph. Negative x squared plus 4 transformations. Parabola that's been moved up 4. That opens down. So we can see that our range is less than or equal to 4. Now it says sketch a graph of each composite function and state the domain and range of the composite functions. So what we're going to do, which makes life a lot easier, is instead of drawing them both and trying to think what that would look like, we are always going to find the explicit equation first. So for part A, we want to find y equals f of g of x. What happens when we plug x into g? We get 4 minus x squared. And what happens with the f function in this case? The f function is whatever you put in, add 1. So if you put in 4 minus x squared, you need to add 1 to it. So what does our final equation become? Negative x squared plus 5. That's a parabola that's been just shifted up 5 units. How hard is it to figure out the domain and range once you've graphed that? Not difficult at all. Just because I wanted a different color than black, but not connected to the colors before. For part B, we want to figure out what the graph of y equals f of x looks like. Now, if the notation part, these first 3 lines, if that's not making sense to you, make sure you come in at lunch and ask questions, because it's the key to this unit, understanding function notation. So when I have y equals f of x, what's f of x equal to in this case? X plus 1. Okay? What does the function do to whatever you put in? It adds 1. So if I put in x plus 1, I will add 1 to that, and I will just get x plus 2. Again, this is not hard to graph. Y-intercept of 2, slope of 1. It's a straight line. And once you've graphed it, the domain and range are easy to find as well. So if we find our explicit equation of our composite functions, it's going to be easy to graph and find the domain and range. So try number 4.